All right, Coach. Early morning practice, first week back for everybody being in classrooms.
Right.
Uh, just talk about your road trip and this past weekend.
This past week we played Graham and Jackson State. We dropped to Graham and we had some success against Jackson State. I shared with the girls, as long as we are struggling rebounding the ball and owning possessions, we're going to struggle as a team, and that's something that we're trying to work on. So today is something we capitalize on. Talk about rebounding in practice a little bit. Actually, we didn't talk about it. It was just like the unknown, box out, or we're going to have a long practice. Practice started pretty slow today. We picked it up in the end. It seemed like they're having a good time in practice, but it was very structured in the sense of what our expectations are. Again, we're new players. We're just trying to find some chemistry, and I think we're coming along and we'll be just fine. But we're looking forward to the road trip. We actually play Pine Bluff, and then we travel to Valley.
That's a long bus ride.
Very long.
How are they adjusting? Because you've got quite a bit of new folks and all on the squad. How are they adjusting to your road trips?
I mean, the road trips are fine. They're probably a little more focused on the road because they understand it's a business trip. And again, we dropped the first 2 games versus Alcorn and Southern. They have a better understanding now after the losses of what our need is to win the conference, to be a runner-up in conference, to actually have a chance to make the NCAA tournament or WNIT. It's taking the losses for them to actually understand that better. So I think moving forward, we'll be a little more prepared.
Speaking of just what transpired this weekend, getting a split and all, them dealing with it, having early morning practice, it's all a new.
It's all new for sure. Now the early morning practice, they should be used to it by now, but they are coming off of not having early morning practice since the Christmas break for the last 4 weeks. And to come back and have early morning and come in with the energy right this morning, come in ready to practice, understand our focus. Again, sometimes we have to refocus them with a little extra conditioning, but they're understanding that, hey, this is business. She means business, our staff mean business, and this is the demand that we have. And if we can't get that, we need to start putting someone else in the rotation, our younger kids, giving them the experience. I think my expectation for our 5th years was that they'd be great every day, from effort to attitude. And I didn't get that initially, and so I can see it trickle down to other players. But now I'm getting great effort, great attitude, because they understand, oh, she's really serious about this. Because for a 5th year, it's this or go home. So it's no point of wasting our time and wasting theirs. Love to have them, love every last one of them. But I also would like to prepare my young kids if you guys aren't going to give us what we want.
The other thing is, they're all trying to adjust to just what you said, what they need to do, what you're trying to get out of them, and then understanding this conference and what it's all about. How did they handle this? One of the questions that I've been asked is, how did they handle the first rivalry game against PV?
They were great. Played well. Didn't understand it at first, but when they saw it, was like, okay, this is what we're doing right now. I said, but to be honest, every game's like a rivalry game when we're on the road. Like, we've been the team to beat, and now we've been beat. We talk about becoming legendary. You guys have a standard to hold now. 7 seasons of just good basketball, not greatness, but really goodness, if that's a word to use. But we're striving to be great, and we're taking steps backwards because we're not taking care of our business. I share with them all the time, if somebody beat you, it's understandable, but you can't beat yourself. And that's just being undisciplined and not follow directions. So that's the things we have to fix. So I think they think it's a little tedious that I get on about certain things now, but I'm getting on them because they're not following directions from the start. So if you never hear the directions, how can you follow? And that's what we run into, and then we blow a set, or then we turn it over, or then we don't get back, and then one of our better kids, that like Naya, picks up a quick foul because she's trying to make a super play, and now she's on the bench for 2 quarters. It's a domino effect. So we're trying to take the domino effect of negative and make more positives for this team.
And you picked up some players over the break.
Yes. Sherayla Brown transferred from University of Houston 5th year, but we also have Destiny Arvinger, who transferred from Grand Canyon, so she'll be a junior on the court next year. She's a point guard. She'll be able to play by December. Real special, crafty, can shoot it, can score, good floor vision. Hopefully she'll be able to practice starting tomorrow.
Is there anybody else that the fans now need to know about that you've seen starting to adjust to, oh, okay, I can get this done now, and if I stay within this system, I can make it work and I can lead.
I think Olivia, number 24, Cunningham, is the kid. She's quiet with her game, but it's so much more she can give. Today was it. We played her at the 1 today, and she was exactly fine. She has more in her package than she thinks she does if she just really buys into the system and do it. I think I leaned on her a little bit last game after the game, and she came out. She responded well to me, and that's great. And I told her, I said, I appreciate you coming back today and responded well, and that's needed. I also think McKenna Poinge is playing minutes for us, 10 to 15 minutes, and now she shot 2 air balls last game, but I actually see her make that shot every day at practice, and I wouldn't have her not taking any other time. McKenna's playing hard, she's defending, she's in the hunt, she's going downhill, she's making plays, she's out here, she's putting in the time, and now the time is starting to pay off for her.
Is there anything else that fans need to know about as far as what's going on with the Lady Tigers and all up to this point?
Well, we are definitely a work in progress, I would say that, but I haven't seen a team like this with as much talent. I think one of our biggest things that as a team, we need to rebound the ball better. So if you're at a game, scream, rebound, box out, because that's what we need to remind them over and over again, so because like a muscle memory for them, which it should be already. But this team is going to grow. They're going to continue to grow. We finished the semester with a 3.6 GPA as a team, unheard of for a lot of people. So academics is a push. We talked about it in the circle this morning. Second day of class, what the expectation is, and nothing less. So we got to win somewhere. So right now we're winning in the classroom.
How are they adjusting with that? I got to actually go to class. Yeah, you got to go to class.
You have to go to class. You have to go to study hall. You have to go to study meetings with coach, with the staff, with our academic people as well. Our academic advisor is a former player, Camille Mills, who finished up last year, and she's now their academic person. She went from being their teammate to academic person. So that's a big transition for them and the new girls, because she looks like them. She's their age, but she understands the expectations. She was salutatorian last year of the winter commencements. She's now working on her master's, first person ever in athletics to get it. She's an extremely smart young lady, and she has a standard. We have one, but she's raised the bar of our standard, which is why we've had a 3.6 GPA this first semester of school.
Well, with that, I'm gonna let you finish, because you got a full day. You got to get ready for. You got another practice schedule before you all leave. Or?
We do. We have some stuff this afternoon, but we spend a day this morning. We'll have some breakfast time. They meet in the back for breakfast, and then I think tacos with me this morning for study hall. Some of them need a different push. So she would coach this morning. So to me, she'll get some study hall, she'll get some basketball time. We'll talk, and it does help with the relationships as well, for them to understand why our standard is what it is.
All right, Coach, reintroduce yourself, and we'll close this out.
I am Johnetta Hayes, Texas Southern women's basketball head coach. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully we can catch you in the HPND for a basketball game.
This is Jerry Lee Woodland Jr., the College Sports Report.
Thank you.